Our project is going to be over Regina George off of Mean Girls. Our four group members are Jennifer Gonzalez, Jackie Johnson, Jessica Carachure, and Adilene Cortez. Who is Regina George? Regina George is the antagonist of the movie Mean Girls. She is a 16-year-old high schooler who is known as the queen bee of the clique The Plastics. She's a character that is controlling, deceiving, attention-seeking, and vain. She is well known around the high school and has immense power. Girls are easily influenced by her. She is idolized by her classmates. What's wrong with Regina George? She suffers from a personality disorder known as histrionic personality disorder. The DSM classification is Cluster B personality disorder. What is histrionic personality disorder? Histrionic is one of the many personality disorders that people are diagnosed with. People with histrionic personality disorder, or HPD, depend on other people's approval for their self-esteem. To get the attention of other people, people with HPD often act overdramatic and their emotions are intense and unstable. They are often narcissistic and spend a lot of time on their self-image. An estimated 1 to 3% of the U.S. population has this disorder, and the majority of those affected are women. They are typically diagnosed in adolescence or early adulthood. Regina has displayed symptoms of believing that she is superior from everybody else. She does this by being the alpha of the plastics, and she gets people to do everything for her. She actively seeks attention by dressing seductively and acting emotional and dramatic for attention. She is uncomfortable when she is not the center of attention, which is seen when Aaron, Regina's boyfriend, pays more attention to Katie, who is one of her friends, instead of her. A situation when Regina didn't feel like the center of attention was when she wasn't invited to Katie's party. She believes relationships are more intimate than they actually are and cares deeply about her appearance. She does this by eating protein bars to make her lose weight, and in the movie she follows a very restrictive diet.
Missing symptoms. Regina is not easily influenced by other situations as seen in most people with HPD. A couple of examples are when they rip her shirt during gym class. Instead of being ashamed about her shirt being ripped, she goes along with it, creating a new trend in school. This is displayed multiple times throughout the movie. Another example is when her friend Gretchen suggests to start using the word fetch and set a new trend. Since Regina does not approve of the use of the word, she quickly stops it from becoming a trend among her fellow classmates. Overall, the character herself isn't very easily influenced. She believes it's her world, her rules, and everyone else is just living in it. Treatment for HPD. Treatment we recommend is psychotherapy and meditation. Psychotherapy is used to treat mental or behavior disorders by having the patient talk and express their emotions to their therapist. The long-term outcome would be to allow people to express inner feelings and release the emotions that they can be able to relate with others. Meditation will allow to prevent depression or anxiety. Treatment seen in the movie is the sport lacrosse. Lacrosse allowed Regina to release her anger in a way that is appropriate and brought her a feeling of reward since she turned out to be very good at it. An ethical concern that can come from any form of treatment for HPD would be that most people with this disease do not see that they need any form of treatment. Friends and family could also agree with them since most people with HPD have been this way in most of their life. The character Regina George accurately portrays histrionic personality disorder because she has nearly all of the symptoms listed for the disorder. She is uncomfortable in situations where she is not the center of attention. She displays rapidly shift and shallow expressions of emotions, and she is very dramatic and theatrical when expressing her emotion. The movie does not explain that Regina has a disorder, so most of the audience assumes that this is just a typical behavior for a popular girl in high school. Many of her classmates look up to her, idolize her, and do not realize that her behavior is not normal and is caused by HPD. And that is how Regina died. No, I'm totally kidding, but she is hurt.